Welcome to the Red Bull Air Race!
This is the most amazing event I've ever been to. I've always wanted to see the air races, but to be part of it is a dream.
This is one of the most spectacular opportunities we've ever had.
Everybody is so nice and accommodating to everything we're doing here.
We are being presented by Red Bull front and center.
We go on right as the airplanes go off the air, so the crowd's there, they're showing us a lot of love. It's amazing, you know, to fly close to a crowd that's out here for Red Bull. This is like a dream for me. So it's one of the best shows I've ever done.
We're trying to spread the movement as much as we can. Teach everybody the enjoyment of flying over the water.
The more and more I learned about it, the more of an affinity I had for it, because I started to realize how passionate people were about the sport itself. But what I saw was this amazing opportunity. I saw this potentially burgeoning market that, to a large extent, wasn't very sophisticated. And so from my perspective, I thought that really opened up an opportunity for FlyDive to, create, a whole new way of doing business.
Jetpack America was acquired by FlyDive back in January, so we joined the FlyDive family. We've been talking with them, working with them, selling their products for about a year, and we're both based here in San Diego. Obviously, you've got FlyDive, who brings the manufacturing piece to it. They've done a lot of research and development. Then you've got the Jetpack America side. We've been in it since the very beginning. I like to think that we've kind of figured out the rental side. We've flown well over 30,000 people. You've got Aquafly coming into it, and they've got the events and the performances and the athletes. So put all that together, and you've got all aspects of the sport figured out.
Aquafly is extremely excited to be a part of FlyDive. We now have a combination of a lot of different companies, a lot of different horsepower has joined forces now to come forward and push this sport where it needs to be.
So one thing that we're really focused on with FlyDive is to not only manufacture a board, but also to welcome other manufacturers to come under the umbrella and allow us to represent their products in some of these great popular shows.
And so for FlyDive to reach out, they could have just made it all FlyDive riders. They reached out to me and talked to Shaw, and came up with a good way for this to be good for both companies. When the companies, the manufacturers, and the athletes, and everybody puts the sport first at this stage, especially the infancy of this sport, which is still where it's at, that's how we're going to get sponsors. That's how it's going to get bigger. And so their philosophy right now is spot on.
What FlyDive is aiming to do is what should be done. We're all uniting together, and we're stronger as a team. So I think it's great.
We've got a great crew established. We're so excited to be here, so excited to have all these guys available to be a part of history in the making in the United States with Red Bull. It's an amazing event. It's an amazing opportunity for Hydroflight, and it's an amazing opportunity for FlyDive.
We brought in some of the best guys. You've got Hunter, you've got Ben, you've got Jake, you've got Jesse, you got Sandy. So some of the top guys you've seen in some of the different videos and different things to entertain the crowd.
At the end of the day, it really comes down to this. It comes down to supporting the athletes in a very healthy way. That's all that really matters. I think this is the one time where we can see the entire industry turning the corner, but turning the corner in a very healthy, fresh way.
What really motivated me to start FlyDive and contribute to the Hydroflight industry kind of goes back many years ago. As a young boy, I think we all dream of flying.
It has changed my life completely.
Hydroflight and Red Bull in the same sentence. We're pretty stoked about it. What about you?
It's a synergy, man. It's been meant to be together. I mean, they go out there, just bomb, backflip, bomb, backflip, and it's just nonstop. It's action. I love it.